Sarah Dawn Moore. To the women that follow me, when I stopped emasculating men, I started to see them show up for me. Their innate instinct is to protect, but when we attack them, they go from wanting to protect us to protecting themselves from us. It's in their code of honor to respect women. Yes, there are some dangerous men, but not all men are dangerous. We just lack understanding. I'm trying to change that. To which I replied, Hey Sarah, thank you for this message. The internet is in dire need of more of this. And then when I continued reading, I was honestly surprised. So I stopped reading and started recording, and I want to capture more of these replies. Yep, I even found complete strangers were more polite and gentlemen towards me in general. Gentlemanly, sorry. I am 39 and this stuff only started hitting with me around 2 years ago. We are taught from a young age to be in competition with boys, and as we get older, it leads into relationships with men. We are taught from a young age that we don't need a man, that we can deal with all aspects of life without one, or if we do in fact have a man, then we are never taught that their feelings and emotions are valid and that they need just as much support as we do, just in a different way. It's really refreshing to see another woman speaking out, and my hope is that more young women will come to your channel and learn to respect and honor their husbands and not to bring them down. God bless. Thank you, Sharon. Hell yeah, you hit the nail on the head. The more masculine a woman makes me feel, the more protective I feel towards her. Treat me like a man, you get treated like a woman. Simple. Thank you, Hickory Tomato. Funny name, but yeah. I appreciate anyone who brings to light the male perspective, especially those who speak from experience. It means so much to those who don't feel they would be listened to. Indeed, number 6. Keep it up, us men appreciate it. I'm happily married almost 13 years, but seeing some of my friends struggle who shouldn't be breaks my heart. All we have in life is each other, yet we find ways to divide ourselves and work against each other. Indeed, real. The work you do is so important. We are living in a huge cultural crisis that borders insanity and cultivates the kind of chaos that destroys civilizations and attacks the basic and fundamental construct of humanity. Thank you. Jackie C. Jax. Thank you for sharing all you have learned. I've never been openly negative towards men, but will admit that one time I've allowed negative views to cloud my own beliefs and judgments. Your series has made me stop and think how I interact with all men, not just those close to me. This has had a startling impact on both individuals' reaction and how they act towards me. This is both wonderful to see and saddening to realize how negatively men are being treated these days. Keep up the good work. Agreed, Lewis. I love what you are doing, and it's so important. A very long story short. I learned in childhood a religious, misogynistic 50s style male female dynamic. Married a very abusive man, got divorced. Blamed men for a bit and have made a concerted effort to learn how men and women can be such a huge complement to each other while bringing out the best feminine and masculine in each other. So glad for your short and sweet and accurate advice to all of us. Please keep it up. Agreed, Kelly. Agreed. Hi, Sarah. I'm a man who appreciates a lot of what you say. What has driven me crazy is the woman who wants you in touch with your emotions but then consider you weak if you express them. Yeah, Indeed, Charles. This is a healthy perspective to help us understand male nature. I appreciate this. Alicia. Honestly, this is so true. I noticed a huge response when I recognized how men are wired differently and worked with them. When I gave them a problem I had and they solved it, or when they helped me with something and I authentically appreciated and thanked them, you could see you can see them smile with pride, I assume. I know it sounds little, but I was buying the wrapping paper, helping wrap the presents, getting the tree from the shop. That was Tori. Thanks. You are proof that some women understand and care. Thank you for that, Sarah. Mr. Pig. Well, still, thanks for that message. You're the best, Sarah. I've learned so much from you when it comes to how I, as a woman, can support men. Keep it up. By Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. I just love you. I was raised by two man hating lesbians. My dad died when I was young, and all I knew of men was they're stupid and everything they say is a lie. It's been a long, hard road of failed relationships and trauma, and I am finally on the other side of it with an amazing, supportive husband who has shattered all those stereotypes, and we are raising our sons to be caring but masculine men. I love what you're doing here. By Jay Screw. I suppose that's how you say it. Thank you, Jay. And I am not surprised at all that all the messages I've read, and of course they keep on going, there's 897 of them, but all of them are positive. And this is the internet where it's surprising when people are kind, but when you put something kind on the internet, when it's genuine, I am not surprised that it brings out the best in people. And I genuinely wish there was more of this because we need it. We live on the internet nowadays and we don't see faces, so it's easy to be cruel, but it's hard to be kind. And when something is good, it shouldn't matter that it's hard. We should still strive to do it. So thank you, Sarah, for putting something kind out there, making the world just a little bit better every time you do it. Thank you.